Okay, you guys, it is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, alookinside.com. And I'm here to do some tarot readings for you tonight. And I realized something this week. I learned something about myself this week. I did. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. This should not be. We're going to go ahead and close that window. Skype was trying to interrupt the party. I'm not letting Skype in, right? I'm like, what's going on there? Like, whoa. So I learned something about myself. A couple of things. This has been a wonderful week. I hope that you guys have had a wonderful week and that you're getting yourselves ready for this full moon, the worm moon in Libra. And it will be coming up at 8 degrees of Libra, which we're just hours away from. I just checked, and the moon's at 29 degrees and some minutes of 15 minutes of Virgo right now. So we're within hours of this full moon experience, and I'm excited. Okay, so let me tell you why. I feel like I've been in the middle of a culmination all week. And wherever this moon is, it is where something is culminating. It's where it's grown and you put in the work. You're reaping what you sow, wherever this is. Now, Libra, it's in my 9th house, right? But it is elevated. It's high. As I look up, I can see a full moon really kind of staring back at me. It's right on me right now. It's amazing. And so I'm even late, which is weird that the timing that I would time it when it's right above head, right there. It's amazing. So, okay, the point I'm trying to make here is it's been a crazy week for me when it comes to my career. And as Capricorn, I'm a double Capricorn. The natural 10th house for me would be Libra. Also Virgo. There's a lot of Virgo going on, and that is, Virgo rules work and in communication as well, all types of mental thought processes. And I think a lot of people have been going through that over the last couple of days. Now, Libra is going to bring in, it's going to bring in some ambivalence. I already feel like I'm ambivalent now. Like, well, sorta, I think it could be. That's Libra. It's never sure on any particular subject. I'm not going to say Libra flip-flops. Libras can see both sides of a problem, of an issue. And so they tend to weigh the balance and they have the scales. They're weighing out those scales at all times. They're constantly looking and weighing and judging and seeing if things are right. Now, I can tell where Libra could affect, this full moon could affect some people in certain ways. I'm not sure. I think for me, I learned something when it comes, because I'm in the midst of doing a publication. So it's falling in my 9th house. And I'm working with a young lady who is from England, and I'm a co-author in her book. And I know I should know it. Wait, I'll tell you what. I'm going to start saying it more often so people know it. I've already put it away. So otherwise I would tell you, because I'm going to start saying it more often so you know that I'm this person. I mean, you know that I'm an astrologer, and I tell you guys I'm on Psychic 101. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm over there if you can reach me. And I do a whole bunch of other things. I mean, we all have our private work lives that we do. I do a lot of volunteer work. I do work with Black Women Promote. You might see something about that somewhere. And that's a group of 26,000 Black females that are entrepreneurs. And then I have my own little businesses, which is, of course, Astrology, A Look Inside. And then I've got Get Me a Real Job. I love that. And then Dance and Slim Down, and Never Quit Mine, Fierce Fine and Fab, Perceptive Guidance. I'm working on that project. Heart Centered Mindset. I'm working on that project. And 90 Cash Days. I need to clear that up. There's something going on with that website. And I'm missing something. I think Get Me a Real Job, Astrology, Look Inside, Dance and Slim Down. And anyway, it's getting to that point. I really, it's funny. I'm just working on the websites and getting them ready to be. And I can see where the potential is for all that I've been working on. So that's a good vibe. So let's see. There was something I was going to share here, and I completely forgot where it was. Oh, I was in the WOML panel discussion for today. That was beautiful. And just dealing with other beautiful women who are doing their thing. Man, that was amazing. But there was something I was going to tell y'all, and where is it? Wait, what? You know, when you write something down and you know you wrote it down and you know it was important at the time you wrote it down, or you wouldn't have wrote it down. Right? And I know I had this and I wrote it down. And now I don't see it. So that would mean that I'm not supposed to see it. I've gotten that thought. You know, it's so funny. And this could be part of the Libra moon coming in too. But I've just kind of gotten to a point where I realize if something isn't working, if it's not flowing, then it's not meant to flow. I'm not going to force anything. Ever. I'm just going to let what needs to flow, flow. I think that's the best way of doing things. And I'm really learning to ease into that. It's allowing, just allowing. You know, it's funny. I this is not what I wanted to find, but I came across something that I think I'll do tonight in the full moon. And I didn't even mean to do this, but I will do this in the light of the full moon. Okay, so and literally I see that it's right above me. It's waxing right on my head. It's amazing. So I'll just go through this. The sun is at 7 degrees of Aries. The moon's at 29 degrees of Virgo. And that is sextile my Venus, by the way. I love that, which is in the 10th house. It's beautiful. Venus is at 8 degrees. And don't forget that Venus, the sun, and this full moon are going to be making all kinds of weird connections in about 8 hours. Because the sun and the moon are going to be conjunct in the Aries, and with Chiron. So, Chiron, the wounded healer, pointing out every wound, every flaw, every pain. Maybe it'll be that you become so consciously aware of the pains that you've had, that you've experienced, or whatever. That and Venus is there, so it's there to heal it and soothe it, and like literally heal it with love, heal it with kindness. That is such a beautiful thing. You know, I don't actually listen to the news much, But I will put on, say, MSNBC or CNN. Usually I like MSNBC usually. But I don't listen to the sound usually. I'm too busy. I'm working on some project or another. And two, I don't want to be, I just don't want that news in my brain. I want to quickly know what's happening in the world and keep it moving. So as I come back and forth from the bathroom, I might see something right across the screen. And that's how I keep up on current events. But I don't allow myself to partake in the negativity that exists out there. I refuse. It's not, if it's not positive, if it's not uplifting, if it's not motivating to me and others, I probably am not going to participate in it. It just is that way. And time is precious. As I get older, I've come to the realization that time is gold, time is diamonds. My time is worth so much more. That reminds me, I had a vision, a dream. I woke up from I took a nap, and I'm not sure what my prices are exactly now. If you break it down, I think I'm averaging about 200 an hour, but I will be raising the prices to 250 an hour, and only because I am really limited with time. And if you want an hour of my time, that hour I could be spent doing other things that are contributing to my overall future. And so I now am very protective of my time. I don't give it willingly. I rarely spend time on phone doing chats or anything that is not going to be conducive to success. I know it's very Spartan, but I personally am in the midst of a Saturn return. And so my focus is on those deeper, heavier, career oriented, usually those things, the things that are going to, that mean something. I'm not going to waste the time. Although I will Netflix and watch a Korean movie in a heartbeat. I'm just keeping it real. I do. I love Korean movies. Love them. Okay. So, uh we are right at the precipice of this full moon. Okay, it's coming. There's no getting around it. By the time I finish, we will have already moved a degree or so into Libra, because that's how close we are. It's right now that it's already up to 29, 23. So yeah. And I know it's going to take me a minute, and we'll finish probably with the opposition in place as I look at the full moon with the haze around it, the worm moon. So that's really, I'm not going to go deep into the planets tonight. I'll just spit them out so you know where they are. As I mentioned, the sun's at 7 degrees, and it's conjoined Venus and Chiron, which are at 8 degrees. The moon's at 29 degrees of Virgo. It is currently trine Pluto, which is at 26 degrees of Capricorn. It's a beautiful, it made a nice little trine there today. And as a Capricorn, I felt that. I took an Epsom salt bath with lavender and eucalyptus, and I took a little extra nap, and I got to chat with some real heavyweight professionals, and did some other things, and working on my a whole new thing I'm going to do. You guys, I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to be working on doing these, and I probably will upload some to YouTube. I don't know. And if I don't, I will upload links where you can purchase, these, because I'm going to be doing my particular lessons, and they're all astrology based. And I'll just give you the first 10 because I'm going to be working on those soon, which is one, how to master astrology the easy way. Losing weight with astrology. Oh, yes. I don't know how many of you know I used to be 500 pounds and in a wheelchair for 7 years. Understanding Astronumerolan, that's my own modality, which is a combination of astrology and, well, Eastern and Western and some numerology, other things I've thrown in there. And also I'm a sacred soul light healer. And so I've added the alignment at the end of the analysis so that people can be aligned. Once I figure out what parts of your life need that alignment, then I can provide that to you. And that's a whole different way of doing things. And I love it. I love it. Other than that, we've got 3 basic points of astrology. I definitely will be doing that. Your ascendant is your front door. Raising your child with astrology, your personal life map. That's also like your personal blueprint, your life map. The 4 points of life, and Saturn and the achievements. Also, how to gain personal empathy via astrology. Okay, those are the first 10 or so that I'll be working on, but I'll be setting them up in increments and then, providing you guys with ways where you can get into these courses. I might set it up so it's all in one big course. So if you want to get into that one big course, I'll set something up where you can just hop into that, or you can get onto each one of the lectures or trainings, individually. So you can always keep a good eye over at astrologyalookinside.com for any upgrades or changes. We've got a lot planned. I got a lot planned, and that's just one of the things. Some trainings and interactive stuff, other than just doing tarot readings, which I know you guys love getting free readings, but I also want to be able to provide you and feed you with good information. And Leith Patterson had showed up and said, hello, Leith Patterson. And if you're out there and you have a question for me, let me know and I will work on said question. Okay. So you guys, look, I'm going to put my music back on while I get the cards ready. And I'm going to be starting with the first sign is going to be Aries, because, well, we're in Aries season, right? We're in Aries. So I'll be starting with them, but give me a few minutes. It's so funny. I think I was about to tell the story earlier and I kind of got off track. But we're one of the things that made me decide to work on doing the little courses or the trainings or lectures or whatnot is that I'm working on this. I'm a co-author with a young lady who's got a spiritual business. And we're making videos each week as spiritual instructors. And I realized that I don't like to talk seriously about my business. I like to party and do readings and dance and play and all those things. And I think that's what I enjoy the most. But just sitting down and hosting a webinar or course or training session, I really pulled away from that. Now I know how to do that. I'm a double Capricorn, but I realized that I really like to play. And I don't know if it's that Jupiter is in Aquarius in my first house, or if in Eastern astrology, I'm a double Sagittarius and not a double Capricorn. I always wonder how much of that is playing a part in this desire to play. I really have this desire to have fun. And to me, when I help you guys and I do these readings, it's fun. It's pure, unadulterated fun. So anyway, let's find out what Divine Spirit wants to tell the sign of Aries. Divine Spirit, show me clearly what to share with the sign of Aries. What are we sharing with Aries? What am I sharing with Aries? Show me. Oh, that popped over. Wow. What are we sharing with Aries? Show me what to share with Aries. 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 What are we sharing with Aries? Show me clearly. Let me know. Aries. 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 Oh, Aries. 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 Oh, I didn't. I can't. That's so many cards. Because I couldn't believe where the story went to. Lord have mercy, Aries. What happened, Aries? What happened? Okay, look, Aries. It starts out with a 9 of Swords. It starts out messed up from the flow up anyway. And I'm like, what? What happened with Aries? So you start with this 9. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at it. Look at how dejected he looks in that card. That tells you everything you need to know about this, Aries. So I think I'm not saying that you really are this way. I'm saying because it's swords, you might be thinking this way, feeling dejected, having bad thoughts, bad nightmares, bad juju, just bad vibes, bad thoughts. And some Aries might be feeling that way. And then it was crossed by justice. So for some reason, if you are feeling this way, like your bad nightmares, and it's justice, like we reap what we sow, like you earned it somehow. I don't even know how to even put this into words. I can see, though, here's a 9 of Cups, that you could really be into yourself emotionally. So much so that you're missing out on other things, and it could cause problems. It's not that you're not successful. You could be, but you could be self-absorbed in some way. I think it has something to do with choices that you have and wanting to be feeling fulfilled emotionally, feeling like you've got what you really want. I think some Aries are going for what they want. And it's Aries season. I mean, if ever there was a time to go for what you want, it would be Aries season. And so maybe that's what it is. It might be that you're going for marriage or commitment, going for something traditional, maybe a job, maybe, but or teaching, but I really think it's going for something big and something traditional and loyal, a partnership of some kind, something like a marriage, a commitment of some kind. Whatever it is, I see success, Chariot. So the success is possible, Aries. It's coming in quickly too. Maybe when you least expect it. Whatever you do, look, just relax, learn all you can, meditate and pray. Keep your mind right. This is the Hermit. This is in the current position. Some Aries might be dealing with a Sagittarius because that is the Hermit, but it is just the fact that it's about meditation and prayer and getting ourselves right and getting all the knowledge we need. It could be about knowledge too. Here's a Page of Cups. This is an emotional communication. Some Aries might be in the midst of communicating in an emotional way. Maybe you get a letter, an email, a text, some kind of message that makes it's an emotional. Maybe someone says something to you, or you say something to somebody. Oh, and it starts something. Here's the Strength card. This can indicate passion or emotion or lust, even. I mean, but if you look at the little animal she's got in this picture, that's a battle. Like, you better, that's definitely some strength here. Whatever it is you're putting an end to it, the Death card could be dealing with a Scorpio, but it's gonna end. I mean, whatever this uncomfortable battle feeling is, it's gonna end. And here's the Three of Staffs. I always think of this as your card, Aries. I always do. I always do. And I think it's just telling you to have courage, to have, stand strong, be courageous. Three of Staffs is looking forward toward the future, knowing that you're going to win and not feeling like, you're afraid or you have to give up. Maybe you do feel stabbed in the back. Here's a Ten of Swords. Maybe you were stabbed in the back, or you feel stabbed in the back, or you feel let down. Maybe there's been some fighting. Maybe there's jealousy. Maybe you're jealous. Maybe they're jealous of you. Who knows with the Five of Staffs? And here's the Seven of Coins. It could be that you're juggling. It could have something to do with juggling a lot of ideas, a lot of money. It could have something to do with business with the Seven of Coins. But whatever it is, you got the star at the end. Now, this could just be an Aquarius. Maybe this is involving an Aquarius star. Or it could just be that if you let out your emotions, pour out your emotions, let them out. Once you do, I think you have the potential to heal this situation and let your emotions out. Sometimes we hold in emotions and we can start a battle inside our own minds all by ourselves. Ain't nobody really involved in it but you. And Aries, you got to be careful that you're not doing that. Arguing with somebody like with the air. Ain't nobody there arguing with you. You're arguing with yourself. That happens. I've done that. I've had arguments with people that ain't around. It happens. So be careful. Whatever is going on, you had 2 sevens in this reading, and this tells me you're protected by the divine, like God, angels, guardian angels. They're all protecting you. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. So I sense that's happening, that you're being divinely protected. And how lovely is that you are? So I like to look up other things. I saw that there were 2 9s, and I'm looking up what 2 9s mean, because I want you to know it's about being in the right place at the right time. And you might get a chance meeting at love. And you might get opportunities that you're meant to have. I think some Aries, it's Aries season. You're meant to have some opportunities. The full moon in Libra is hours away. This might be a time for you to have opportunities in love. it's falling in your 7th house of partnerships. So be aware of that. You might have some really good luck coming in love. Keep your eye open for that. But let me tell you what the major arcana says. When I read the major arcana alone, it tells its own story. So I like to tell the story, about the major arcana. So it says here, justice. You got the justice card first. And that could be a Libra. That is the Libra full moon. That's a Libra card. Could be that you're dealing with partnership, or you are dealing with a Libra in your life. It could be Aries. Next is the Hierophant, and that is partnership again. Usually a committed partnership or marriage. Some of you might be married to a Libra. That's very common for Aries. And next is the Chariot. I think success and victory is coming, and I think it's coming quickly. There might be a Cancer involved in this. I'm not sure. But this is a 7 card, and 7 in astrology is Libra. Again, Libra. So sorry about my phone, you guys. Next is the Hermit. That could be a Sagittarius, but it also could be just praying and meditating and putting into the universe what you want, as well as gaining additional knowledge. And next is the Strength card. That's about lust and passion and being strong in the face of whatever it is you're going through. And next is the Death card. Whatever it is you're going through, it's over. It's ending. And it ends on the Star. The Star is known as being the card that says, look, we know you've been through something. We know you've been through a lot. So now pour out the emotions of the past, of what you experienced, of what you endured, so that you can begin to smile again, so that the light can come back into your life again. That's the Star card. That's what you got. And Aries, maybe some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know. But let out those emotions so that you can begin to smile again and feel good about yourself again. That is so important. And I hope that some Aries can get back to that if you've gotten away from it. Okay. So I hope this resonated with some Aries out there. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share my videos, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the bell so you know when I'm going live on YouTube. And then go over to the website. It's astrologyalookinside.com. And subscribe on the website. And then you can find us on social media, just about everywhere, under astrologyalookinside.com. Okay, much love and light. Many blessings. And these are full moon readings. So, it's definitely going to affect you over the next, these are like for the next 2 weeks. Okay. All right. Many blessings, Aries. So I'm moving on to the very next sign. And that next sign is the beautiful sign of Taurus. Let's see what we're going to tell Taurus. I'm going to put the music up while I play here. And I don't, what happened to the music? Oh, there it goes. Oh, like what happened? Okay, so let me go ahead and shuffle these cards for Taurus. What are we sharing with the sign of Taurus? Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special message for the sign of Taurus. What's the special message for the sign of Taurus? Show me clearly. What are we sharing with the sign of Taurus? What to share with Taurus? Taurus. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know why I keep pulling out extra cards. I have to stop doing that and stick to the party. Otherwise, I will just keep pulling cards and doing that. So look, there was a couple of things that popped up here. The first card is the King of Swords. And Taurus is, I don't know if you're talking about a female behind her back. I always say that about the King of Swords. I saw that somewhere and I have found it to be true. I mean, every time I see the King of Swords, I first say that because they are the guys who do it. They're talkers, they're investigators. They think they know things. It's like a Gemini or Libra or Aquarius. They talk behind women's back. That could be part of it. This is about communication too, because here's the Page of Cups. I think it's emotional. I think it's emotional communication, like emotional call, emotional letter, emotional email. It could be like that kind of communication that makes you cry, because Gemini and these airmen, they tend to do that. They tend to make women cry when they talk to them. I know I ain't supposed to say this because they're knowledgeable. They know things. They know how to mess with your mind. Look, Ace of Cups. So this is something emotional. Taurus, something emotional. I think you can get your emotional fulfillment. So if you are trying to find your joy, hang in there. Have some integrity and fortitude. Know you can win. Don't give up. Don't be a quitter. Because I think you got something coming new. Something new is on the way. Page of Staves, that new idea, that new proposal, that new job, something like that. And that's the Justice. Justice is coming. You reap what you sow, right? And here's justice coming your way. And it could be Libra. Justice is popping up in every reading. I'm noticing this. It's the full moon in Libra. It wants to show itself. Anyway, Three of Cups. I love the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is the party after a long time of hardship. So something might not have been going right. Something might have been wrong. You might have been sad. You might have been pole. You might have been toe up from the flow up. Look at this Five of Coins. No money, right? Feeling like it was all over. But the current position says Three of Cups. And that tells me no matter what you've been through, you're going to be able to have victory at the end. Party at the end. Just stay on the straight and narrow. Stay on that road, whatever road it is that's leading to your recovery, leading to your success. That's the Eight of Staves. That's like staying on this road because it's moving quickly toward you. I think it has something to do with work. Eight of Coins next. This is about learning a new skill. This is about learning a new way of doing things. It's about learning a new trade so that you can make money. Whatever you do, just stay out of your head. You might get emotional. This is sometimes being emotional in your head. Nine of Cups. Is that the one that is always investigating, or is that the Nine of Swords? Hold on. Let me see this about the Nine of Cups guy. For some reason, I feel like there's something about him I need to tell y'all. The Nine of Cups. It is self-satisfaction. So I was right. It's a card of accomplishment. But you have to, you get accomplishment, but you got to make sure you're not being vain or foolish. Okay, Taurus? Just watch that. Next is the King of Staves. That is that strong leadership. If you're a male, you might be taking on a strong leadership. If you're a female, you might be finding a strong leadership male. This is a male who's most likely a fire sign, like an Aries, a Leo, a Sag. I think whatever it is, you just got to pull yourself out of that place mentally. The Nine of Swords is a mental mind. You know, it's when you're effing with your own mind. You're not thinking straight. It's stinking thinking. It's bad nightmares. It's bad thoughts. It's thinking the worst about a situation. It might even be like just not thinking right. Okay. So get your mind right, Taurus. That's going to help a great deal. And when you do that, you're going to have victory and you're going to win. You're going to have victory. It could be dealing with a cancer, but I think it's victory and it's coming quickly. It's coming fast. And it has something to do with you learning that new way of thinking, that new way of doing things, maybe a new trade. You know, that's what the Three of Coins is. So you've had that. You had the Eight of Coins and the Three of Coins. So there is definitely some new way of doing things, new way of perhaps prospering in the horizon, on the horizon for you. So that's great, Taurus. What I'm doing now is taking the cards apart. I like to do that. Sometimes I get messages like I'm doing right now that I didn't see when I was just reading the cards. But when I take them apart, it really puts it into perspective, and I'm able to see things that I would not have otherwise been able to pick up. Okay. So as I'm doing this, I realized that there were so many doubles in this. Wow. Crazy. And not many major arcana. It was all about the number cards. And you had wow, everything is pretty much double here. It's freaking me out. So look, you had two pages, and this is that there could be young people involved in a decision making that's going on. Could have young people involved, children maybe. Um, Also, you might have to train someone who's young, so that could be something like at work or something like that. And also, there were two kings. This is usually indicative of executive help, like getting executive advice or executive leadership coming to your, male help, that kind of thing. So that could be part of what's going on. Also, I saw the two eights, and this is about willpower, determination, and drive to get exactly what you want. You're you're going to get what you want. Um, no doubt about it. I believe that. I'm going to look into that again, but I will tell you exactly what the nines are. Two nines is being at the right place at the right time, being at the right place at the right time, a chance meeting of love, and getting opportunities when you're meant to have them. So that's a beautiful thing. I just wanted to confirm what I was saying about the two eights. Yeah, I was right. Willpower, drive, and motivation. It's an inner need and want to do everything right. And also, it's attempting to be noticed in your career. So, this is about your career. This is about the money. This is about learning a new way of doing things. Maybe you are training young people in your career, or that could be part of it. So, let's see here. You also had two threes. And that means that you have, not have to, but seeking support from a group of people, seeking support from a group of people. And if you're in a relationship, seek help from a counselor, a priest, a therapist, books, videos, maybe get into a group coaching program at work, or, if you're in a business, something like that. Okay. But here's what freaked me out. There were only two major arcana. Justice, full moon in Libra, justice card. It is a Libra card. It is a justice card. It's weighing the balance of the scales. It's you getting whatever it is you deserve, Taurus. If you put in the hard work, if you earned something, you get that. That nice. And there's Cancer, the Chariot. This is victory. You've got victory coming, Taurus. If depending on what you put in, if you put in good, you get out good. You put in bad, oh well. We get what we put out, right? We reap what we sow. That Justice card is that reaping what we sow. So let's hope you sowed something good. And at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. You're going to get an offer that you've been waiting for. How nice. That was beautiful. So I'm going to be moving on to the next sign. The next sign is the sign of Gemini. Gemini. What are we going to tell the wonderful sign of Gemini? Gemini. 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 You know what? I don't know if you guys know this, but I rub my hands in rose oil before I come do the cards. I didn't realize it was a ritual that I did until tonight, that I always rub my hands in rose oil before I handle the cards, but I do. So I guess it's to make sure that I'm doing this in love, that it's all coming from love. So Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special messages for the sign of Gemini. What are we sharing with Gemini? Ooh, show me what to share with Gemini. 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 Oh, Gemini. 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 Crazy. Gemini. Oh, well, I think I'll stop there because that's just telling me it's going to be some work. So, Gemini. So let's get started. Gemini, your first card is a card that tells me you're on the right road, hopefully. 8 of Staffs. It's going quickly. You're going towards something, and I think it's success. Stay on this right road and make your preparations. Make all the arrangements you need to get there and stay on that road to success, okay? Don't waver. Here's the Knight of Cups. I think you got an offer coming in. It might have to do with a career, about success. So it's whatever it is, it's what you wanted, it's what you hope for, it's what your dream was coming. And here is that Knight of Cups offer, hopefully. It might be about love. Whatever it is, you're going to have decisions, choices to make. You may have more than one offer. Maybe that's why you got choices, because here's the Knight of Coins. There's making that offer too. Here, you want a little bit of money? Hey, let me pay you a little bit more. Come work at my company. Oh, look at this. The more you give, the more you get. So this is you giving out. Maybe someone giving to you. I see a lot coming your way, Gemini. Wow. Whatever is going on, you're putting an end to it. It's going to end. It's a death card, okay? This could be a Scorpio. It could be the end of poverty. Did you see all those handouts? Did you see all those offers? Some Geminis are either getting a lot of offers to make money, or they just got a lot of offers coming in for love. Maybe, I don't know, but it's success. There's a Chariot. I shuffled those cards, and I've seen several cards that have come out all night, and this is one of these cards. Victory is afoot for a lot of signs, and Gemini, you are one of those signs. The full moon is in Libra. That is a trine to Gemini. Some Geminis, the next 2 weeks are going to be magical. And there it is, 10 of Cups. I love it. You've got a chance of getting your emotional fulfillment, having happiness and joy, and feeling good inside. That is worth its weight in gold. I really do think you might have a new offer coming in. Whatever is going on, you might just have a new way of doing things, possibly learning a new way of making money with the 8 of Coins. Whatever you're doing, it's going to lead to your emotional fulfillment. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. You're going to feel good and happy. This is you getting what you want. And here's the Queen of Coins and making the money. Making the money on top of everything. But this is your justice. And there's that Libra justice card again, popping up in every reading so far on the full moon in Libra, but telling me that this is your justice. I pulled out an extra card and it just happened to be, the 10 of Staffs. There might be a lot of work involved. You might have to work hard to get what you want, to be this Queen of Coins, to get that Ace of Cups, right? There's a lot of education and learning here and whatnot, but yet this is it. You're about to go for the gusto. You're putting an end to whatever wasn't working before so that you can do what works now. This is about you getting what you want and need in your career. And oh yeah, you're going to get it. You've got this. The funny thing is there were 2 knights in the reading, which tells me there's a lively debate. There's a lot of talk going on. Maybe you are in talks to get a new job, like you're interviewing, I don't know. But I sense talking going on. And here's the Queen of Coins and the Ace of Cups in this reading. I think you have the potential to get your money and to feel fulfilled in making said money. But again, I sense something is ending. 2 10s. Something is ending. So, that something's going to end sooner than you expected it would. Let's just say that. And here's the 2 8s. It's about drive, willpower, motivation, ambition to get what you want and to be seen in your career. And you can make that happen. There are only a couple of major arcana. One is the Death card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Whatever it is, it's ending. And it's going to end sooner. Like I said, something is ending quicker than you expected so that you can have a new beginning. Maybe you're going to leave a job sooner than you expected to. You thought you would be there for years, but you get this opportunity and you take said opportunity. Maybe you're leaving a relationship sooner than you expected. You thought you'd be together forever, but maybe it's ending so that you can get together with someone. That's justice. That could be marriage, commitment with each other. Either way, or it could be that a marriage is ending with the Death card. That could be getting that divorce and celebrating the end of the partnership. I think it's celebrating the partnership. I rather think positively. I think some Geminis have some positive things coming because of that full moon in Libra. So congrats in a way, because you got the Chariot as the final card, which is success and victory is coming. You've got success and victory coming. So congrats, Gemini. Congrats to you. Much love and light. And enjoy the next 2 weeks. Hey, on the bottom of the deck, 3 of Coins. There really is some learning going on, okay? Much love and light to you. So I'm moving on to the next sign. I'm moving quickly because I can feel myself running out of energy. And it's 10 o'clock. I came late. Always... Sometimes I'll say I'll be here at 7:30. I'll get here at 9 o'clock. And I should just say 9 o'clock, midnight readings. I should just make it that. But then if I do that, then I'll end up coming at 7 o'clock. So it's weird. I know. Such a strange situation. Anyway, let's move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, 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 Cancer. Divine Spirit, show me clearly that special message for Cancer. Show me. Cancer. Show me. What's that message for Cancer? Cancer. Show me. Cancer. Show me. Cancer. Cancer. Show me. Cancer. 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 All right, stopping right there. I pulled out so many cards anyway, Lord. I just couldn't resist it. So nosy. I had to know. So Cancer, the first card you got was the Queen of Staves. If you're a Cancer male, some of you guys might be dealing with a woman who's a fire sign, like a Aries. It is Aries season. So Cancer, that's the first card. It could be a Sag, it could be a Leo. It could just be you, if you're a Cancer female, you know, owning into that fire power, that leadership power that is inside of you. It could be that you're being asked to exhibit your leadership power and decision-making ability now. Because here's the Two of Staves. This is about making a decision, making a choice, and, you know, getting things done. Yeah, here's the Nine of Staves in the top position. It's just saying, you know, this is about having a strategy, having a plan of action, being ready to make it happen, whatever it is. And here's the Ace of Cups below. Ace of Cups, this could be your emotional fulfillment if you make that plan, right? Here's the King of Cups swords, though. I think some, especially if you're male, have been in your head, maybe talking on the phone about women to women, maybe. Or if you're a woman, you could be dealing with a air sign, like a Gemini and Libra, an Aquarius male. Someone who's intelligent, who thinks, you know, but just mental. Here's the Empress. It's normally a Virgo, but what it is also, it's creativity. It could be childbirth. It's something new coming, something new, something creative. Okay. And here's the Five of Staves. Five of Staves. It's in the current position, telling me there could be some fighting going on, some jealousy, some competition. Look, if somebody isn't putting you first, Cancer, you move on away from that Eight of Cups. Put yourself first. They better respect you, right? Because your self-worth makes you more romantically attractive anyway. So if someone is not honoring you, they're not putting you first, you get up on and walk away from that. Here's the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Or it could be that you're dealing with lust and passion, the 7 deadly sins, and you're caught up in that. Whatever it is, here's the Emperor. I believe we have the Empress and the Emperor in this reading. And that has its own special meaning. But this here, Emperor, is a man who is making a firm executive decision. Or it could be even you being a boss, being a leader, being executive, making a decision, making your choices. Here's the Five of Coins, getting out of your head and your mind, your emotions about money and about how things are going to go and how you're going to pay the bills and how you're going to feed the kids and how, you know, all this stuff may have been affecting you, Cancer. I don't know what you've been through, but I sense some Cancers have been dealing with those kinds of issues. Like, oh, Lord, I'm all by myself. Ain't nobody helping me. I got to pay these bills. Here's the High Priestess. Whatever, this is your card, Cancer, too. This is a Cancer card. Whatever goes on, use your intuition, use your higher mind, your inner voice. It'll tell you this, it'll tell you the answers you want to know. I do want you to be careful of someone stabbing you in the heart. This is someone cheating on you. Lying to you, cheating on you, playing you. Some Cancers might be feeling like they're getting played. And here's the Cancer card. You're going to have victory no matter what they think. No matter what someone might be playing, plotting on playing you and doing stuff, but you're going to have victory, and it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to come fast because you're the Cancer. You're going to be moving away from that. I think you're going to be moving into your 10 of coins. You're going to get success at the end. Yes! Victory at the end, Cancer. I love it. Victory for Cancer. No matter how much they try to get you, stab you in the heart, make you feel bad about yourself, make you feel down about your potentials and all that stuff, you're going to have victory at the end. Ain't nobody can stop your victory. I mean, if it's meant to be, it will be. Ain't nobody outside of you can change that. If you got that fire and desire inside of yourself, you're going to make it happen. That's just the way things work. Now, I'm noticing there were 2 5s in this reading, and that is the cards that just say, Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. So you might be going through that. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, with you being a Cancer, it's good because it is your highest ace. It's the highest card you can get, Cancer. Ace of Cups, right? So you guys are going to get your emotional fulfillment. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Okay, Empress. I might be dealing with a Virgo, maybe. I think it's just new creative ways of doing things, new creative ideas, starting over. If it ain't going right, start over. So the devil could have something to do with the 7 deadly sins, the lies, deception, deceit, all of that. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Whatever it is, be make a firm executive decision here. Be a boss, be a leader. Might be dealing with an Aries, but be a boss, be a leader. It's the High Priestess. Use that higher intuition, that higher learning, that higher mind. Okay. I thought we had the Empress and the Emperor. No, we had a High Priestess and Emperor. Okay. But look, it ends on you, Cancer. The Chariot. Victory! You get your victory, Cancer. You're going to be all right, all right? Don't let nobody tell you no different. You got this, Cancer. You got it. And on the bottom of the card, 8 of coins. Maybe this has something to do about money or a job. But whatever it is, you're going to be learning. You're going to be working and making that money. Learning the new skills, learning how to get things done. Just remember to give to get. Don't look back on the past. Go toward your future. All right. Hey, the Empress was in that reading. Let me tell you something. So since we did have the Empress and the Emperor, and sorry, I almost slept on that Empress. I thought there were both of them in there. Look. That is an old married couple. That is one of the best couples. That is the old established couple. Maybe you are in an old established relationship. Maybe that's what this is about. Maybe that's about how, you getting this Ace of Cups in this old established relationship. I don't know. Maybe there's been some fighting and maybe you've been thinking, maybe I'm going to give it on up and all that kind of stuff. No, if that's your one, that's your one. But stop the cheating and all that kind of stuff. That's what's going to get you that success when you pull away from that kind of stuff. I know most Cancers just want to be happy. So go ahead and go for your happiness, Cancer. I just wanted to let you know, look it up on the internet about the two, the Empress and the Emperor in a tarot card reading. It means something in particular. When they come out together, it is an old established couple, okay? Much love and light to you. Many blessings, Cancer. And I hope you have a good 2 weeks. So I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Leo. 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 Leo, 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 Leo. Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special message for Leo. The special message for Leo. Show me that message for Leo. What are we sharing with Leo? That special message for Leo. What are we sharing with Leo? Show me, Leo, that message for Leo. Show me, Leo, 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 that message for Leo. Show me, Leo, that message. Oh, Leo. Anything else? That message for Leo. Message for Leo. Message for Leo. Message for Leo. Leo. Okay. Leo. Leo. Leo, I've gotten this before, and I swear the last time I got him, it was Leo. I'm going to say the same thing I said to you. I swear, I think if you go to my podcast, you're going to hear me talk to Leo about this situation. This has been coming out for Leo now a couple of times, I'm pretty sure. 6 of Swords and the 6 of Cups, okay? What is this? What is this? When you get this as the first 2 cards on top of each other. This is someone who is looking back on their past. They are stuck in it. The thoughts come back again and again and again. They've been plagued by it. I don't know how long. I don't know how long you've been looking back. Trying to get back that feeling. Trying to get the feeling back again. There used to be a very Manilow song. I'm not going to go there. But I see that. And I think some Leos have been doing that for a hot minute. But this 6 of Swords is telling you it's time to move on. It's time to move away from that. It's time to forget about that. Whatever it was, whoever hurt you, whatever they did, let it go. Let's move away from that. And I sense you were hurt. I know you were. Here's the Tower. It's the above card. Either it's about to happen again, and so there ain't nothing worse than having something happen for the second time, and you ain't gotten over the first one, right? Or it could just be you're still stuck back looking at that and not moving on. Because the Tower was so painful, it hurt. It's probably someone you really loved. Lover's card. Someone you love deeply. You've been hanging around, making decisions ever since. Look at this. Hangman. Just hanging around, praying, meditating, thinking about the past. I swear, I wish I could do that. I don't look, God puts these together. 3 of Staves. Look at that. Your sun is in the future, Leo. It's not in your past. You're not in your past anymore. I almost want to cry. Your future is ahead of you. It's in the front of you. Maybe right in front of you. And there's that ship again, moving you forward toward that sun. I can't believe they put it together like this, but that's the way God put these cards down. And it ends in your victory. Look at this. This is your current position. You're moving into victory, emotional victory, if nothing else, when you put down those old burdens from the past. This is going to be your strength. You've got to be strong. You've got to let that go. You've got to move away from it. Move away toward and move toward what you want. Don't concentrate on what you don't want in the past and all that. Oh, yes, look at that. I know you got the Ten of Swords all over. Someone stabbed you in the back, left you for dead. You're afraid it's going to happen again. You think about it all the time. I'm probably afraid to love because you're afraid it's going to happen again. But I'm just saying, reach out, start making some communications with other people. If you've been afraid, you've been stuck in the past, afraid to go out and get it started again, go ahead and start making those little communications, those little telephone calls and emails and texts. Start getting to know people. There's a Hierophant. And I see here, some Leos might be ready to make a commitment. Really, settle down. Traditional commitment, live in, marriage, the real thing. I see that. And here's the Queen of Cups, especially if you're a female. I think you're ready. That's what that whole thing in the beginning was all about. Like, girl, you better put that away. You're ready to get that emotional feeling. Stella, you ready to get your groove back? That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's all about the relationships too. Two of Cups. I told you I could feel it. All about the relationship. Getting that feeling of love back. What? Because Leo's, you're the lover of the zodiac. Ain't nothing worse than finding a Leo that ain't loving, ain't in love, but getting no love. Nobody loves them. That ain't Leo. But it ends on the Knight of Cups. Whatever is going down, you get an offer. You just got to get your mind off of the past and get your mind on the future. So, look, okay, I don't know why I'm getting these downloads. Oh my goodness. So let's say you somebody and you ain't dated. I mean, a lot of us ain't dated because of COVID. So I mean, I get that, right? But you get the offer. You get the Knight of Cups. Okay, so somebody makes the offer. And it's an offer that's too good to refuse. Like, it's so good. And you're like, but I don't know. Because, Jerome messed me up, man. I don't know. I've been waiting for Jerome to come back. He going to leave that hoe he left me for. Divine Spirit is saying, girl, if you don't move away from that. I'm giving you an offer for a real relationship. Forget your own. That's my scenario anyway, Leo. I don't know. I hope this resonated with some Leos out there, because that was the story I was led to tell y'all about you and moving on. And I don't know, at the bottom of the deck was the Eight of Coins. Now conversely, this could be about work, right? This could be like you got let down at work and you've been thinking back at how good that job was and no other job can make you feel happy and yada, yada. And now here it is. You get the offer and you're going to learn a new skill and a new way of doing things so that you can get your success. That could be part of it. That could be part of it. I can see that going down. I can see it. I'm just saying. I can see it. So, Leo, your reading made me happy. I'm excited for you with the little chariot up in there with your little victory. Oh, and there's the little card. Yeah, I see success. As long as you stay courageous and looking toward your future, don't get stuck on your past. Your past is over. What the heck are you going to be able to do about that? Let the past go. Move on to what you want now. What is it you want now? Figure out what that is and then go for it. That's your future. All right. So I'm moving on to Virgo. 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 Virgo, 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 Divine. Oh my goodness. Pop out of the, right out. Divine Spirit, show me clearly this special message for Virgo. Virgo, 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 Virgo. I think I'm gonna end it on that. That was amazing. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Yeah, that was it. I don't know why I have to make crazy noises. Okay, Virgo. Virgo. First card, 7 of coins. Virgo. That's you carrying around all the weight of the world on your back, all the responsibilities, all the money. You out there carrying around all these business ideas, all these contracts, proposals, all these ways of making bank, all on your back, feeling like you got so much that you got to do. So many projects, so many ways to make your money. Oh my gosh, but whatever you do, stay courageous. Look forward to your future. Look forward to your success. Have courage toward the future. You're another one. Stop looking back at the darn past. Let it go. Past is over. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Cancer, King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe, or just that emotional vibe in the decision-making ability and all that's going on. The World card. I think you're going to be traveling from point A to point B, if not physically, then mentally traveling. But it's just telling me the world is your oyster. I really believe that. You got the world at your feet. Literally, you got this. I think this is emotional too. And I love that it's a 21 because that breaks down to a 3, which is Virgo in numerology. And here's a 6 of coins. Virgo, whatever you do, give to get. The more you give, the more you get, especially when it comes to money. So the more generous you are, the more you're going to get back. I think some Virgos might be dealing with a Capricorn devil. Could just be the 7 deadly sins. I want you to watch out for deception, deceit, that type of thing. Keep your eyes open. Don't just do things for the money or for the clout or for the glory or, that's what devils are known for. And, just be careful of that. Just the deception of it all, with it being in the current position. I know you got decisions you might have to make, Virgo. Maybe you got decisions to make about the Capricorn. I'm not sure. But I think you got choices about loyalty. Virgos are making choices about loyalty. I think it has to do with putting yourself first. If you feel like you're not being honored in the relationship, then you might decide to put yourself first and walk away. And I could see how some Virgos would walk away if they're not feeling loved and honored. Yeah, look, there's a death card. I talked to a Virgo, and I'm so busy. He's disappeared on me before, and I'm always consciously aware that it's probably going to just disappear again, most likely because I'm always busy. Says he loves me, but I'd say disappear once. I just hope there's a death card. Could be a Scorpio involved. It just could be that you've got to have integrity. You got to have fortitude, Virgo. You've got to have integrity. I mean, I think you're going to win at whatever is going on, but you have to have integrity. You have to have fortitude to know you can win. If you give up, then how will you ever know? And here's the Empress. That's you, Virgo. It's the Virgo card, the 3. It's the Virgo card. So, again, it's about, this is about having a new beginning, about having a new creative new beginning, maybe a new life, a new possibility, not giving up, but finding a new creative way to start something new. And remember, you're head and shoulders above your competition. They can't touch you, Virgo. You're head and shoulders above your competition. And there it ends on the Queen of Cups. I think with the Queen of Cups coming out at the end, just, it's you being in that space of feeling emotionally fulfilled, emotionally okay. Like, okay, I got this. I'm okay. My needs are okay. I got this. I can handle this emotionally. I'm in a good place, in a good space. All is well. Nothing is throwing me off balance. And I'm okay. And I think this is really what it's all going to boil down to in the end for Virgo, because you had 2 7s in this reading. This tells me, Virgo, no matter what is going on, you are protected. You're protected by God himself, the angels, your guardian angels. I mean, you've got divine protection. Sorry, you guys, I got a weird itch back here. But you got divine protection, and that's a beautiful thing. Now, I didn't realize it as I was doing it, but I just realized that you got 3 6s, 666. Now, before you panic, I just want you to know that 666 in tarot is not a bad thing. So let me tell you exactly what it says about 666 here. So 3 6s are that romances may be that are predestined. You might be in a romance that is predestined to be. It might not be perfect yet, but it is predestined. And feeling love for everything, feeling love. And success is career and business. Your success is going to be in career and business. There's no doubt about it. I really can feel that. And I love that you've got this predestined romance. Maybe our romance is predestined, which is why he came back the first time. I'll stay positive. So you had 2 kings, a king and a Queen of Cups. And I wanted to tell you what that means, because having the Queen and the King of Cups show up in a reading together, it means something. It's a couple that are in perfect harmony. They're in perfect harmony. It's beautiful. And soon you'll find the right lover for you, Virgo. Love life is an area of support for you. You love, if you're in a relationship, it's your partner is an area of support. Also, seeking comfort in relationships is indicated. It's 2 partners who are in love with each other. And it's the right lovers for each other. Also, it's caring and loving each other, and marriage and serious commitments. So it's something serious. It's something that's committed, and that's beautiful. Also, it's using your relationship as a crutch in your career. So just like I had just said about feeling guilty about my career, I can't do that. It's important. We have to have our career. We have to eat. So don't use your relationship as a crutch in your career either, Virgo. A relationship is a distraction. It could be a distraction. It could be a supportive partner. And you might have to be supportive to your partner, Virgo, okay? Now, you did have a couple of major arcana, and I'll read the major arcana to you so you know. The world, this is sometimes known as a Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn in your life. It could just be that, travel. The world is your oyster, and you might have to travel in order to see this Capricorn. There's the devil card. It may be a Capricorn involved in this. It could just be the seven deadly sins, you know, like lust and greed and passion and gluttony and covetousness and all those other things. I would be careful of lies, deception, and deceit. Be honest in your dealings, okay? And next was the death card. So something could be ending. It could be the way you're doing something. You're going to end the way you've been doing it. If it's not been right, you're going to figure out a new way of doing it. And it ends on the Empress, and that is you, Virgo, and it is doing it's a new creative way of doing things, like not doing it the way you used to, but finding a new creative way of expressing yourself or whatever this is. That's beautiful. And that kind of helped me with my own ambivalence about, you know, this guy. I feel so confident now for both of us. And look, on the top of the deck, Ace of Coins. Oh, I love it, my Virgo. This is great for money. And you getting what you want. Ace, that's your highest card you can get, Virgo. So that's what you got at the end on the top of the deck. So many blessings to you, Virgo. Much love and light. So give me a moment. I'm going to be moving on to the next sign, which is the sign of Libra. The big moon in Libra, probably already starting right now. Yeah, the moon is moved. Oh, it's up there now. I see it. Divine Spirit, show me the message for Libra. The special message for Libra. 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 Special message for Libra. 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 Special message. Libra. I don't know why I always pull cards. I always pull so many cards. Okay. Libra, I got your message. Okay, Libra. it starts out with a Four of Cups. I think some Libras have been really in their emotions. I also think that when I see the Four of Cups, I always just think it's someone who's just not emotionally fulfilled. He's looking at it like, I wish I had more cups. Why do I only got these four darn cups? And that is, if you look at his face, he looks so angry. He's so upset about it. And I think some of you guys have been feeling that way, maybe emotionally unfulfilled. But I see you got the world at your feet. You got the world here. I think some Libras are going to be able to travel from where they are. You're not stuck in that Four of Cups. You've got the potential to move away from that. You might have to work to get out of that area. Like here's the Eight of Coins. This is you learning a new skill, a new trade, a new way of doing things, a new way of making money. And maybe that's going to pull you out of what you've been dealing with. Whatever it is, something is ending so you can have a new beginning. Here's the Tower. Maybe you've been dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe. It is a 16. It breaks down to a 7, which is Libra in astrology. And it could be something going on in your relationship. I think some Libras feel like they got stabbed in the back. Here's the 10 of Swords. I think this has maybe already happened. And I think that you're recovering from it. And here's the Hangman, indicating that some Libras are just praying and meditating and doing affirmations and putting out, just really healing, taking their time, praying, meditating, all that type of thing, learning all that they can about it. In the current position, 5 of Coins, worry. This is the worry about the money and about the finances and about how you're going to take care of yourself. And if you're alone in this world or, feeling isolated, that no one's got your back. Here's the Hermit. Again, I'm sensing taking the time to learn something new, to pray on it, to meditate on it, to, don't act quickly, but to wait until you got maybe that message from God that tells you exactly what it is you need to do. And then comes the offer. And this could be an offer that is for money. This could be an offer that is for love. This, whatever it is an offer that you might feel is just too good to say no to. You won't want to say no to it. It's something you want. And I think once you get the offer, you're going to maybe accept that offer and move away from whatever you've been dealing with to something altogether new. I think you've got choices and decisions to make. I think you've got this communication coming in about these choices and decisions. I think you might be worried about the communication coming in about the choices and decisions. 9 of Swords, that's being up in your head, having nightmares, really not being in a good place mentally, okay, to make these decisions. But look, you got the Ace of Staves, Libra. I think this new beginning, this new creative way of doing things is just the way it is. You've got something new coming in, a new beginning. Accept that. It's the judgment. It's the end of something so that you can get this new beginning. And I think it's about lovers. I think it's about because this is the last card, making a decision about love, getting that new beginning in love, starting again in love. Even if you don't feel, mentally, if you all up in your head, you still got the opportunity to get this new beginning in love. And so if you don't squander it, that opportunity exists. If you don't squander it. I'm just saying. Because that's something that happens, We get these opportunities and we don't act on them, and then we lose it. I know there's a lively debate. You're definitely talking to someone, or someone's talking about you. There's definitely talk about something. And here's that Ace of Staves, indicating the new creative way of doing something, the new beginning, the new opportunity. So look, I like to take the major arcana, read them separately. They tell their own message. You had a bunch of major arcana. First is the World. This could be a Capricorn in your life. Look, this could just be an indication that the world is your oyster. The world, you got the world at your feet. You can do things here. It's the Tower. This is the ending, so you can get a new beginning and start again. And then take your time to pray and meditate about it before you do anything. Learn all that you've got to know with the Hermit. Get all that knowledge ahead of time. And then there's the Judgment. You make that final decision, the end of that, whatever it is. And I think it's going to be about love and romance. Okay. That's what that decision is about. That's what I see for you, Libra. I hope this resonated with some Libras out there, because that really wanted to come out for you, okay? So much love and light to you, Libra. Many blessings over the next 2 weeks. May you enjoy your full moon to the fullest. Make sure to take that bath and set your intentions this morning. And may you have a beautiful 2 weeks during the moon in Libra influence. Much love, much light, many blessings to you, Libra. So I'm going to be moving on to the very next sign, which is the sign of Scorpio. 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 Oh, let's see what we got for Scorpio. 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 On the top of the deck is the Tower. Scorpio. Just saying, I just saw it there. Like, wait a minute. Scorpio. 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 Now y'all can't say I have not shuffled these cards. So if something comes out like before, you know it ain't because I ain't shuffled them. Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special message for Scorpio. What is this special message I have here for Scorpio? Oh Lord, Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Okay, I got a special message for you, Scorpio. I got it. Look, 7 of Coins is the first card that came out. I think you've got a lot of options here to make money. I think a lot of people have been juggling a lot of different ways to earn money. I think especially when it comes to like online, some people are carrying 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs now because of COVID. And I see that some Scorpios might be dealing with something like that. I think whatever is going on in your life, though, Scorpio, this is about you putting yourself first and honoring your worth and honoring your self-worth and your value. And if you are in a situation, whether it be love or work or any situation where you feel like your value is not being worth, you're not being treated what you're worth, you're not being put first, get up and walk away. Especially if there's lies, deception, and deceit, the moon. You sense that, get up and walk away. Don't you deal with that. 4 coins. Now, they are saying to hold on to what you got. This is money. This could be a relationship, too. If it's a good relationship, don't throw it away. I'm just saying. But, and here's the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins. This could be about money. Hold on to what you got. This is not you getting money, though. Hold on to what you got. You might have the world at your feet. It could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo. It could be about traveling. I think it's about you getting your emotional fulfillment, Scorpio. Look at that Ace of Cups. Your ace. I smiled when I saw this, Scorpio, because I'm like, that's Scorpio's ace. I think some Scorpios are really going to get what they really want. I see that coming. If not right away, then, maybe during Taurus. Taurus is your partner. It's the natural opposite. So I think your relationship area is going to be highlighted then. Also, Ten of Staves. I think some Scorpios just have been working a lot and feeling like you're not getting ahead, but you've been working like a dog. I just have courage, have fortitude, have courage, have the courage to get to your future because your future is coming toward you. You got good things coming. You just have to strategize and prepare and get ready for it because it's coming. Oh, yeah, strategize, ready, and get prepare. Look, Three of Coins, that's you learning a new trade, a new skill, maybe going to school, taking a master course so that you can get ready for the success. And here's the Queen of Staffs, so you could be a leader, and make executive decisions and be a happy, jovial person, right? To look, you need to stop looking back though. You're another one. Looking back on your past of what was or what used to work, and give up on that. Look at this, Scorpio, the Tower. There you go. I think some of you are looking back on your past when something fell apart. This could be that you're afraid that, something that happened before could happen again. But look, I think you've got an offer coming in to make money, especially if this is about money. And you got an offer coming in. And, also 10 of coins. I think you're going to get your whatever this is. You're going to get the money. You're going to get the house. You're going to get the car. You're going to get the relationship. You're going to get the child. You're going to get the dog. You're going to get the cat. You're going to get it all. You hear me? It's coming. This is part of what's meant to be for you. So embrace that. Know that. When you feel like you want to give up or you don't believe that, remember that. That is, I know that's hard when you don't see how the potential for the success is possible. But the potential for the success is possible. So you have to hold on to that and remember that at all times, that the potential for the success is possible. So you had two tens in this reading. That's an indication that something's going to end sooner than you expected. So if you're going through a rough time, you could put an end to that a lot sooner than you expected. Like you didn't expect it to end so quickly or whatever, but that could be what's happening. And then you also had two threes in this reading, and two threes in the reading is indicative of you need to seek support from groups, people that groups of people. If you're in a relationship, you can seek help from a counselor, a therapist, um, a priest, an astrologer like me. In business, you'll benefit from a course or a group coaching program, okay? And you also got two aces. And two aces means that you'll have financial increase when you purchase, small investments like buying something online or moving house and purchasing new household items or maybe even a large business purchase. But no matter what you do, it'll be money well spent, okay? So I like to read the major arcana separately, and when I do, it tells its own little message, and I'll read this. You got the moon. Some Scorpios might be dealing with cancers, maybe, but I think overall it's telling you to be careful of lies, deception, and deceit. And then you got the world. And I think this tells me that you can move away from whatever you've been through, those lies, deception, and deceit. Because I think some Scorpios have been through a tower. I think you've been through an ending, something you worked on for a while, something you believed in, and it all fell apart. And now you've got to, start something anew. Maybe you have to end it. Here's the Queen of Swords on the top of the deck, on the bottom of the deck. So some Scorpios might be putting an end to something. Like if somebody ain't been treating you right, you want to move away and go toward your happiness. You don't want to be stuck in something with somebody who ain't worth nothing. They better bring something to the table, or Scorpio is gonna be up out and Adam ant. Like I don't know about you, but Scorpio is on the move because they ain't putting up with no BS. They better know, act like they know, and if they don't know, they better ask somebody, right? Just saying. So I'm going to be moving on to the next sign, which is the sign of Sagittarius. Saggy. I'm trying to get these done before I run to the ladies' room. If I can do it, I'm praying I can. If not, I will make a sudden, unexpected run, and that'll be it. But so far, so good. So let's do Saggy. Sagittarius. 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 Oh, Sagittarius. Saggy. 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 Now, y'all better not tell me I didn't shuffle these cards. Divine Spirit, show me clearly. Saggy. 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 Okay. Saggy, your first card. I cut it down so unceremoniously. Saggy, your first card, Emperor. Some Saggys might be dealing with an Aries, maybe. It might just be that you're being called on to be a leader, to be a boss, to be an executive, to make a decision, to take a chance, to go out on the limb, the Fool, right on top of the Aries. This is Aries right here. This is literally Aries. So I don't know if you've got Aries like in your chart, Saggy, or if you're dealing with an Aries, married to an Aries, or you need to take action and be a leader and be a boss and take a chance and not be afraid. I think some Sagittarius might have been afraid. Here's the Nine of Swords. This is all in the head. This is in your mind, telling yourself, whatever you're telling yourself, having bad nightmares, bad thoughts, bad everything. Here's the Strength card, though. You are stronger than you think you are, Sagittarius. Especially now during Aries season. Take advantage of it. It's to your advantage. You are much stronger than you think you are. So realize that. And here's the Page of Swords. You might be dealing with a Gemini, maybe. You could be having someone in your ear telling you ain't what you ain't and all this. Sometimes women have a tendency to let men dictate who we think we are. We know who we are. We know what we're worth. Saggy, if that's you, don't let nobody else tell you what you're worth. You determine your worth, and they better darn well pay the price. Next is the Hierophant. If this is about a relationship, if this is about getting in a commitment, then you hear what I just said. This is what you want. If you want tradition and marriage and commitment and you're not getting it, then you put down your foot and you demand what you want. And you know what? When you do, I know you're going to get what you want, because there's the Chariot. That's success and victory. You just have to stand up for yourself, what I tell you. And I think you're going to get it. I think it's coming quickly. 10 of coins right there. This is you getting the love, the marriage, the commitment, the dog, the cat, the car, the house, everything. Just have courage, Sagittarius. 3 of staves. Have courage and believe, and know that you got all these opportunities, opportunities to make money, opportunities to do something new when it comes to making money or dealing with something like that. I think you've been in your head. I think you want it more. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough money to make a commitment. That could be part of something someone's going through. But I think you got choices. You know you got the choices. You've been planning the choices. Look, you got this 2 of staves here. This is you having to make the choice. Decisions. You got choices. Make them. King of Cups. This is being in the emotion, being in, maybe you're dealing with a man who's a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer, maybe. Just an emotional male and his emotions about something. Maybe you've been an emotional male in your mind about something. Maybe because you didn't have the money, or you didn't have the skills, or you didn't have the potential to get what you want. But I sense that with this 8 of coins, you're going to be learning a new way of doing things. You're going to be learning how to get what you want, how to get the money, how to get the knowledge. And I think you got an offer coming in for a new job, or at least love, or something you wanted. Knight of Cups is you getting an offer to do something you wanted, or to have something you wanted. And it's going to be hard to say no to it because it's something you wanted. There is nothing better, I think, than when you get what it is you wanted. And I think you're going to have an opportunity to get what it is you really wanted. That's a beautiful thing. That is a wonderful, wonderful experience. So I hope you get to experience that. So I just pulled the cards apart just to see, like I like to do, if there's doubles or hidden meanings or anything of that nature. And the one thing that I got out of all of those cards was you had 2 sevens. That tells me that God, the angels, your guardian angel, they're all protecting you. They're watching over you. You got this, Sagittarius. And let me just read these major arcana back to you individually. When I do that, it tells its own story. It's so strange. But look, I think some of you guys are dealing with an Aries. If not, I think you're being told to be the boss, to be the executive, to be the leader, to make the decisions, to go for it. Respect my authority. You're the one in charge. And here's the Fool. This is telling you to go out on a limb, to take a chance. Don't be afraid. Do it now. Go and make a change at something, and follow your passions, follow your desires, follow your lusts. That leads you to a commitment, or a marriage, or a partnership. Then that's where it's supposed to lead you, because this is your victory, and you got victory coming, and it's coming quickly. And congrats, Saggy. I sense this is something really good for you. So I am I'm going to do something, you guys. I don't know if you can hear it, but in the background, my little alarm clock is going off. I do have a midnight alarm, but it's 11 o'clock now, and I forgot to set it. And now it's going off at 11 instead of midnight. And I don't know why. I'm probably driving my neighbors crazy. So I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to shut off that alarm. And then I'm also going to take a moment to refresh myself. And because I've been at this for well over 2 hours, I think, already. And we're only got 2 more signs to go. So let's see if we can hang in there and get them done, which is, 3. We've got Capricorn, Pisces, and Aquarius to do. And I'm going to do them in just a minute when I get back from my break. Okay. So I'm going to put on this music. It's 7 minutes. I'll see you 7 minutes from now.